everybody, this is John here coming from beautiful North County, San Diego on a beautiful November day. Unfortunately, I've got a honeydew to do, and it's about my refrigerator. I've got a KitchenAid model here, probably it's over 10 years. And what happens is this door keeps going on. When the door opens up for over 10 years, there's a water line that goes through the dispenser here that tends to crack after time and start leaking. Now I tried to cut out the bad part of it, and then put this 1/4-inch coupler in here, which is the right part, but I didn't have enough room to get it in there far enough to work. Now you see a lot of line here because I've already pulled a little bit through. And what it does is it goes up in through the door. This comes out, by the way, connects from the back of the refrigerator from the water spigot, and comes up and connects and goes through the refrigerator and out to here. Now you can see, if I pull this, you can see that it moves. If you put the camera down below there, I'm touching, you can see I'm pulling it through there. Now I definitely don't want to pull it all the way through, because I'm going to try to snake it through, attaching it to this new 1/4-inch line. And all ice maker water lines are 1/4-inch. You only need a couple of things. Over here are my tools. You need a screwdriver, preferably one with a magnetic tip. Scissors, I don't know, I'm going to use this, I'll show you later. There's only 3 screws. And what you do is you pop off this little door here. I took it off because I wanted it out of my way. You can see it's a KitchenAid. And pulled it back. And there's 2 tiny little areas underneath here. You take a screwdriver and carefully pop it off, and then it will come off. There's 2 screws attaching this plate here that runs all of the buttons and electronics to the dispenser. You don't need to unhook this. You can just kind of get it up out of the way. This is what you're looking at here. And this little guy goes on here. And see, I really don't even know how it goes right now. I have to mess with it later. But I did take a picture with my cell phone. So if I have any trouble figuring out how this goes back on, I'll just look at my picture. But the line comes out through here and down, and you can see it kind of snakes down into here and then through there and out to the, dispenser. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach this line to the one already existing in the refrigerator with, I'm not too sure this is going to work, but I think it'll help. I've got a little kind of a sheetrock molly screw type of deal, and I'm going to cut it right here. You can see against the black background. I'm going to cut it here and use it as a coupling device. And in addition to that, I'm going to tape it together. Hopefully I'll be able to snake it through and replace the line. Let's take a look later after I get the job done. I don't want to waste your time, and I'll get you back online here in a moment to see how it worked. Okay? Thanks. See you in a little while. Well, we're back, and I just want to let you know that the original little molly sinker sheetrocks, used for putting in holes in the walls for sheetrock, I had to get another one that was a little longer, and it seemed to work. I was able to get it in both ends of my 1/4-inch line, and I'd use a very thin tape, like packaging tape. And it's really a little tough getting that through just at the very beginning. Once that's through, you can get that thing to go real easily. Now, I have my son down there. He's going to push in it. Sean, you're going to push right up in here while I kind of take up the slack. And then we're just going to keep going. Okay, push, push, push. See how we're snaking it through? Push. Attaboy. Hopefully we won't have any snags near the end, though. That's the trick. Okay, just push. Guess what? We're done. See what I have here? I've got a whole bunch of line now going through, and if you want to get a close-up, this is the tape what I use to attach them when I before I snaked it through. Just a little tiny thing here to bridge it, just to be careful, and then I use a little tape, not very much, just enough to keep it pretty tight. So basically we're finished. All I have to do now is go down here. When I'm ready, I'm going to attach all this stuff up here, leave a little slack down here, and I'll be cutting it probably around here in this area and just pushing this in. Hopefully everything will work out just great. Just saved myself about $150 here. The service call is the minimum $100 in this area, and he probably would have charged me about $20 for parts. So anyway, the little coupler here, you can get at your local orange store, probably the blue one too. Comes in a little package like this, $3 to $4. Okay, the 1/4-inch line, we'll get back there again. You see it? There we go. And by the way, I had a little difficulty finding this, so I have a feeling this is a popular fix. Okay, and of course the 1/4-inch ice maker line is very common. You may have to buy like a 12-foot section or more, but it's still not very expensive. Okay, so all I have to do now is cut things off, tie it in, make sure it's at the proper insert there, going through this little tool guy down there. Pop in the screw there. There's 2 screws that go into this. Pop the cover back on. Hopefully everything will work out just right. Guaranteed, it's not a difficult job. You can do it probably in a half an hour. One last thing, you might have to pop off the bottom of this right here so you can get at these lines. Okay? And while you're at it, we recommend that you change your filter. They should be changed at least once a year. Sometimes they recommend twice a year. I already have a filter at the, where the water comes into the house, so I usually change mine about once a year. And those things are getting expensive. But if you go online, I think you can find one from KitchenAid. They give you a little discount if you buy more than one. Okay, good luck. I recommend you do this. Signing off from North County, beautiful San Diego. Good luck.